You can manage punches and attest worked hours in the schedule. I've accessed the weekly view and you can see that you have shifts along with associated punches. Here's an example of what it looks like when it's already attested, but sometimes we have work to do before we can attest. We can see here, for example, that we have some punches that have a warning. It has a red frame around it. I can click in and see what the warnings are, and you may have different warnings depending on your Quinyx configuration. In my example though, we see that overtime will be generated and that the punch is longer than the shift. If I need to edit the punch, I can, and I can save. With punch missing, I can easily go in and add the punch. It will add the same start and end time as the shift, but you can go in and edit. You have a trash can to delete the punch. If you want to go in and edit something, you can go into more options where you can change, for example, cost center information, add a description, change how overtime is generated, split the punch, or correct the breaks. You can also access the time card by clicking on the date associated to the punch. Here you get a shift and a punch, you get time tracker information, you get scheduled hours and the salary type overview, and the time trackers at the bottom. You can adjust this view by clicking on Adjust View depending on what you want to see in these time cards. You can add shifts, absences, punches from here. You can add time tracker transactions, and you can also add salary types. You can attest straight from the time card as well. Close it out with the X, and I'm back in the schedule. The filter option is a helpful way to make sure that you haven't left anything unattested. You can, for example, create a filter for anything unattested and that has warnings, and this is useful when you go back to do your test work. You can attest each punch. You can attest everything for a row, or on the top right hand side you can attest everything that you're looking at in the view. Once you have approved everything in the selected period, a green ring will appear around the employee's avatar on the left.